Just want to make sure you can all hear me. Yeah, good, good, good. All right, loves. So let's get started. We all know our promise, and it's especially important today because Cruz really doesn't have much of a voice. So if you could please be help me participate, be respectful. Thank you for being on time. Stay muted. Yeah. And change your name in the chat or in the Zoom. Stay in your spot and keep your eyes on me. I'll have some really cool announcements at the very end, and we can share then, okay? All right. So once we have our April birthdays, Miss Addie. Miss Addie's an old lady, and Miss Jacinda's going to be an old lady. They're the cutest old ladies I've ever seen. Awesome. Happy birthday, guys. Monkey claps. And let's go on to our weekly spotlight winners. We have Mr. Siddharth. Ooh, he's going to give me a background. Yes, for being an awesome Zoom promise keeper. Yes. Draw me something really cool like this. Something, whatever you want. Doesn't have to be flowers. It can be whatever you want. Larissa for amazingly detailed responses. Girl, I love it. And I saw another friend yesterday. I even shared his work with the district because not only did he fill up lines that they give you to write your responses in, but he continued in extra lines. That's how many details he added. Julian, working hard, man. Proud of you. Learning target. What are we doing today? We are recognizing, describing 2D shapes. That's flat shapes, right? Like pieces of paper based on their attributes. That's how we describe things. So we can compose new 2D shapes. That's right. Today's lesson is all about composing. Decompose means to tear it apart. So composing means to put it together. I know I have it when I can compose shapes and describe their attributes, what they look like. We're also going to throw in some 3D shapes just for fun. Oh, you're going to love this. Okay, here we go. Math vocabulary. Raise your hand if you are going to use some of these special vocabulary words in our DBAs, vertices, sides, attributes, compose, decompose, 2D, 3D, faces, edges, and all that stuff. I love those words. Good work. Oh, hold on. I see. Oh, good, good, good. All right. Nice job, guys. Let's Nearpod. Let's go. It's a nice long one. It's kind of fun. We're going to go on a couple field trips on our Nearpod. So we're going to do a little traveling. Our code, I can put it in there. Yes, Ava Marie, you sure can. You can draw me a background. You owe me one. And I'll just use it whenever I can. Oh, who's doing that in the chat? Julian, is that you putting all those things in there? Let's not do that, okay? The chat is a very important.
I'm not doing that.
Oh, thank you for that. Thank you. Somebody with a J. Oh, Jackson, I found you. Jackson, if you would like to stay on and have fun with us, stay out of the chat. Okay? I'm Batman, and I'm coming to get you. All right, loves. I put the code in the chat, and the chat is a special place. It's only for questions or responses. Please don't be messing around in there. Now, you all know your promise. So if you don't know your promise, you can't really stay with us. Okay, you're going to have to do it on your own. I don't like that. I'm going to stop sharing and swing over to our Nearpods so I can see you all over there. Thank you, Julian. I'm sorry about that. I thought it was you because you had a J in your name, right? Wasn't you at all. What's
I
up?
have 2 J's. I also have a T in my name.
Oh, that's so true. I love your name. All right, my love
Can I
bug.
go into chat real quick? I need to look up the code.
Mute, mute, mute. All right, here we go. I am joining my friends over here in the Nearpod TG8QZ. Let's see how many friends. Please remember you can join at any time. I do like it when you participate. And you can see the code. It will be at the very top of my screen or in our chat. Okay, I have 7 friends. Yay. All right. Oh, I have some hands up. You guys, is this like super important? We got to answer right now, or can you wait to the end? Okay, okay. I don't want to take up any more time because, like I said, this is going to be a fun one because we're going on some field trips. So please hold your questions to the end unless it's something really important, then I'm totally okay with it. All right. Now, first thing we're going to do is check out this 3D model. You can slide around. Whoops, where'd it go? And you can even zoom in on this model of a bridge. I think it's in London, England. Whoops, where'd it go? And why is Mrs. Cruz showing you a picture of a bridge? Oh, anybody have any idea why? I am knowing what we know about our learning target and what we're learning today. Why in the world would I be showing you this bridge? Ava, what do you notice? What do you observe?
It's 3D.
It is 3D. Beautiful. And what can you find if you look really closely at this 3D model? Thank you, Ava. Let me go with Siddharth. Siddharth, what? Oops, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, there.
Design?
Yes, I see a design. Very nice. Do you see anything real? Thank you, Siddharth. Anything really specific on the design? Johnny, what do you notice?
If you zoom into the purple top,
Yeah.
yelling, you could see tiny rectangle bricks.
Yes. Oh, I did that yesterday. I'm having a hard
And
time.
that's on a 3D shape.
Yay.
Print.
You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. You should hug your brains real quick because that's exactly what I thought. I would show this to you. You can find 2D shapes on a 3D model. That's right. So when engineers and designers designed this bridge, like Siddharth mentioned, they actually planned it using different shapes. So I wonder how you would design a bridge. Cylinders. Would you put squares on it? Squares are flat. Cylinders are 3D solid shapes. I wonder what shapes you would design. Ooh, who would love to design a bridge later? Okay, okay. Let's move on. I did want you to notice that you can observe 2D shapes on 3D models. Okay. Next, and you'd be able to recognize them too. Okay, quick. What shapes did you see? What shapes did you observe? Which shapes did you notice? Write them down as fast as you can. Let's see. I saw a triangle. You don't have to spell perfectly. Just spell it the way you think, because rectangle is a big long word. So spell it the way you think it's spelled. What other? Did you see any circles? Start with the 2D shapes, and then you can add some 3D shapes on there. What did you observe on the bridge? Ooh, look at all those shapes. Larissa, I saw the cubes. I did. Very nice. Ooh, I see triangles. Oh, am I hearting these? I need to heart them. Yes. Oh, very good. Yes, I agree. Cone. Joshua saw cone. Squares. Ava saw squares. Now, some of these are 2D, flat, like paper, and some of them are 3D, solid shapes that you're noticing. Very good. And you'll see a combination. Oh, if you do see a cone on a model, oh, look at all those, Johnny. Good work. Yes. Oh, look at that picture. Cool. If you do notice a 3D shape and you write a cone, you can actually say what other 2D shapes are on the cone. Yeah. So you might say, oh, I saw a circle on the cone, but I don't remember seeing a circle on the bridge. Did you guys? Wonderful. All right, all right, all right. Good work. Good observational skills. Let's move on. Let's see what's next. Oh, use the shapes to create your own bridge or whatever, whatever shape you would like to compose. Now notice that these are 2D flat shapes. I don't have any 3D shapes here, do I? What can you compose with 2D shapes? Could you do a new shape? This is your creativity, so be creative. Use them as much as you want. You have about 15, 20 seconds.
Can you turn a shape around?
Unfortunately not. I know. I tried that yesterday and I couldn't do it. So just do your best with how it is. If you'd like to draw a shape instead, you can use a little pen button at the bottom, crayon button. But you still only have 15 seconds left. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 8. Where am I at? 7? Uh-oh, she can't count down. 6. 5. Okay, start submitting. 3, 2, 1. Anybody submitting yet? I'm looking. Okay, hopefully they're coming. I'm waiting to see them. I don't see any yet. Did you have fun composing your new shapes? Yeah, that's great. I can't see them, but I bet they're awesome. Maybe they'll come in a few minutes, but we don't have any time. Hi, Johnny. Are you okay?
I think you're glitched. That was happening one time. Our things weren't showing up on your screen.
It likes to do that to me. So, well, that's okay. I trust you guys are doing amazing 2D shapes. But let's see what's happening next. You guys ready? We are going to watch a cute little video about composing shapes. This is only 2 minutes long, okay?
Use these semicircles, and a semicircle, semi means half. So use these half circles to make a circle. So if you take 2 halves of a circle, and if you put them together just right, you're going to make a circle. So how do we do that?
Oh, this looks like a test question. Let me stop there and say hi to Christian, hi to Josh and Jaden. I didn't say hi to you guys. And Jackson and Julian. I forgot to say hi to you guys. But listen, this looks like a test question that you might have on iReady. I don't know, but look at it. Doesn't it look like a test or a quiz question? What shapes could we use to make a circle? All right, so you can tell that there's responses or answers there, and you would have to decide which model underneath you make. Oops, don't unmute, Josh. Okay, so it's asking which model you would use to compose a circle. And does everybody know which one it is? Because I'm going to move on. All right, give me a thumbs up. Oh, wait, don't give me a thumbs up. 1, if you think it's the first answer. 2, if you think it's the second answer. 3, if you think it's the third answer. Which one? Which one? Yes, I agree.
Well, this first choice right over here, these are no longer the semicircles. These are each a third of a circle. So we're not going to, this doesn't even complete the entire circle. So that didn't make a circle. This one, they took the 2 semicircles, but they didn't make them so that their outsides completely line up with each other. So this isn't a circle. But this one, they took the 2 semicircles and they put them together just right. So now their outsides line up and we have a full circle.
All right,
so that's our choice.
What's happening?
And we got it right. Yep. Let's keep doing this.
Ooh, let's do another one. Nope, skip that. Keep going. Okay, here we go.
Big triangle. All right, well here they use them to make not a triangle, but this looks like a parallelogram, a quadrilateral. Here, they've used the 2 triangles.
Okay, all right. So remember what they look like. Let me back up a little bit so you can see my screen. Back up. There they are. See the purple and the yellow triangles at the top? Notice exactly how they look, the shape of them. And they look right angle triangles. And now let's make our answer. Remember, you're going to choose what model you could create with those 2. So do you think, can you see it okay? Do you think it is 1, 2, or 3? Okay, I'm not giving it away. Let's see which one it is.
1, 2, 3. Here they use those 2 triangles to make a square, but we want to make a big triangle. So this is our choice. Let's do a few.
Very good, guys. If you chose 2, you listen to the directions. Remember, directions are like your mom. She tells you what to do. If you don't listen, uh-oh. So yeah, that's right. And here comes the second part of it. It says a blank has 3 sides. What's your answer? Is it a quadrilateral? It's A. B, a square. C, a triangle. Or D, I don't know. What shape has 3 sides? 3. Oh, yes, I like your answer, Miss Addie. If you said triangle, you got it right. All right, let's finish it up. Use the line segments. Okay, now here comes Mr. Circle. You have to create a circle. No, you can't turn them around, but I did test this one out and it works okay. You just have to be a little patient. So use the segments to create a circle and a half circle, break the cookie in half, and a quarter circle. Now there is a model of it in the green box, so you can kind of match to see, if you've done it correctly and which shapes you might need to use, which segments you would need to use. All right, I'll make it a little bigger on my screen. It says, oh no, Tamara accidentally dropped her project on circles. She needs your help building a circle, a half circle, and a quarter circle. A quarter circle, wow. All right, don't know if I can see them. I can see them. But I can do it with you. Look, I can make a circle. All right, now they want me to do a half circle. Ooh, I can do it upside down. This one. Oh, look at my half circle. It's like a moon. And how about a quarter circle? Ooh, that's going to be tricky. This one. This one. And I'm going to do one. Oh, another line. There it is. Oh, I did a quarter circle. That was the tricky one, wasn't it? But I just matched. I looked to see, oh, it has 2 straight edges and 1 curved. Okay, loves, give me a thumbs up if you're good. You good? You could try this on your own too. Julian, it's all good. You can practice on your own. Let's move on. I'm ready for those field trips. When are we going? Oh, but wait, there's more. We can decompose shapes. This is actually one of my favorite activities and we'll do it on the next slide. So get ready. Okay. We're going to cut, decompose, or break apart each shape to make shapes within them. So notice what I did on my rectangle. I cut a rectangle into 2 triangles. But here's the trick. And a lot of little first graders make this mistake. They don't go corner to corner, edge to edge. They I saw one kid do, he did like a triangle right in the middle and he didn't go to the edges. So it didn't actually cut the circle or the shape into portions or pieces. So try to remember that when you are decomposing and cutting them, you go edge to edge, line to line, corner to corner. Okay. So here we go. Try it. Can you divide the 2D shapes into whatever shapes you think you can divide them into? I'm going to do it too, along with you. I'm going to try this one. I'm going to make this into quarter circles. That was an interesting one. Quarter circles. Ooh. Look at that. I did a half circle and 2 quarter circles. They're not triangles because they don't have a flat third side. These are quarter circles. Let me try another one. This one's fun. I'm going to break my hex. Hex sounds like 6. No, it has 6 sides because it sounds like hex. Hex sounds like 6. 6-sided shape into 2 trapezoids. Ooh, just by slicing it down the middle. What are you guys doing? I wonder if Jackson can do that. Jackson, can you divide the triangle into 3 triangles? Oh my goodness, that's tricky. I could do that. Let's see. Dude, look what I did. Isn't that cool? I made 3 triangles. 1, 2. Ooh, notice that I'm going edge to edge, corner to corner. I cut it completely. Don't try to draw a shape right in the middle and say I cut it. It's not decomposing. Let me erase that. Go away. I always thought this activity was fun. So much fun that I'd like to spend more time on it, but we can't. So let's move on. Oh, I see your work. I see it. I see it. I see your work. Let me look. Julian, that looks so good. Oh, Siddharth, you're doing your fractions, man. I love it. You remembered how many. That's right. If you break them into 2 pieces, then the bottom number shows you how many pieces you broke it into. And then the top number of your fraction, your numerator, tells you how many of each. Oh, wow. Look at Larissa. Larissa, I love your rectangle. Christian, woohoo, man, look at your square. That is fabulous. Why is that a square, not a cube? Do you know the answer to that? Do you know why that's a square and not a cube? Yeah, you do. It doesn't have any more sides. It's still flat like a piece of paper. Very nice. Oh, look at Addie's. Miss Ava doing her fractions. Love it. All right, love bugs. Joshua, your pen went cray-cray. Okay, guys, here we go. Practice on your own. This is another fun activity. You can use the dots to help give you little landmarks or little points. So it says practice drawing 2D shapes. We're not going to spend a lot of time on this. Pick one. It says you can draw a shape with 4 vertices and 4 sides. Or how about 3 vertices and 3 sides? Can you do a shape with 1 curve? Or how about a shape with 2 parallel? That means they mirror each other, parallel sides, same on both, parallel sides. So I'm going to try the one with 3 vertices and 3 sides. Okay, so here's a vertice. Oh, why didn't I do it? Hold on. Go back over. Here I go. Okay, so a vertice, I'm going to use my dot as a vertice. There's one. Let me do another one. How about right here? And how about one over here? And now I'm going to connect them. How's that? Do you like it? I made a triangle with 3. Oh, you don't like it. I'm sorry. 3 vertices and 3 sides. Vertices are the owie points, the corners. That's right. And the sides are the straight sides. It's not a side if it's curved, okay? That is called something else. So, okay, not gonna spend any more time on that, but you're amazing. And oh, parallel. Siddharth, I love your parallel sides. Your rectangle has 2 parallel sides, top and bottom, and 2 parallel sides, one on each, the short ends, one on each side. Fabulous. Okay, skip this one. You can do this one on your own when we share it. This practicing composing shapes. Well, of course, Mrs. Cruz can't leave out the best part. Create a large triangle. We're only going to do one of them. So I'm going to read both. You pick the one you want to do. On this side, it says create a large triangle using 1 triangle and a trapezoid. So to his side that doesn't have the bird on it, create a shape using a large triangle using 1 triangle and a trapezoid. The side with the bird, you can try this one instead if you don't want to do the other one. This one was really hard. I had to draw this one. Create a hexagon. Hex sounds like 6. Using 3 triangles and a trapezoid. I totally had to draw that one. 3 triangles and a trapezoid. I think I know how to do that. All right, so let me try it though. Okay, so I'm going to go to the birdie side. And Joshua, I can show you how to do a hexagon. Are you ready? Watch carefully. Watch, watch, watch. Here I go. I draw, oops, no, the screws draw. I draw a top and a bottom, and then I turn my head sideways, and I draw the top of a triangle to connect. Did you see it? Some people put a little dot out here to keep them so they know where to mark the triangle, and then I connect. And look, I did a hexagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hex sounds like 6. Yeah, you love it and you know it. But wait a minute. It says using 3 triangles in a trapezoid. Well, if I cut it down the middle and I cut it so that there's 3 triangles. I have 1, 2, 3 triangles and Mr. Trapezoid. That was really hard to do, pulling the shapes over, but I could draw it. All right, guys, you can compose new 2D flat shapes using smaller 2D flat shapes. You can learn to decompose a shape and break it into smaller 2D shapes. As long as you recognize and can use those shapes, tell the shapes apart by using their attributes. So I know that the attributes of my triangle, 3 sides, 3 vertices, my trapezoid is 4 sides, but they're not parallel, are they? The sides are not parallel. Only the top and the bottom are. I know they point out like they're dancing. Okay, guys, moving along. Here's our question of the day. This is the part that I changed up a little bit. It says, can we compose 3D shapes? You know, like the bridge? Raise your hand if you think you can compose 3D shapes. If you have blocks, have you ever put blocks together? Yeah, that's what 3D shapes are. You could also use other kinds. Now, take a moment to take a field trip to this train museum and notice how they used 3D shapes and composed a new shape. And they created this really cool train. Oh, what shapes do you see? Let's call on 3 people. 3 people. Oh, Jaden, name a shape. A 3D shape.
A cylinder.
Beautiful. Mwah. Cylinder is a 3D shape. It's not flat. That's right. It looks like a can of Coke. And I see one right there and right there and right there and right there. Awesome. Larissa. Thank you, Mr. Jaden. Larissa, show me or tell me another 3D shape. Now, don't be giving me any 2D shapes. Let's review so you remember.
Okay, so if you look on the other train over here, you'll see that there's I don't even know what it's even called.
Well, can I review them with you real quick? The 3D shapes, the 3D shapes we should know: cylinder, silly sphere. We should know rectangular prism, rectangles. You should know pyramid. We should know, wait, what's the other one? A semicircle. Oh, and what about a cube? Do you see any cubes? Do you see any rectangular prisms? There you go. So I see
a cube. I see a whole ton of
wait, don't give them all away. I
I'm
do.
not.
All right, look at the back end. That is a rectangular prism. Yeah, because it looks like a rectangle. Okay, one more friend. Christina, do you notice any other 3D shapes that they use to compose? And then we'll take a new field trip.
Yeah, I know. The wheels, they're circles.
That's a 2D shape. Isn't that a 2D shape?
Yeah.
Okay, so you see a 2D shape on a 3D shape. Do you see any other 3-dimensional solid shapes? So far we have cylinder and rectangular prism. Can you see any others? Do you see any cubes? What about pyramids?
No.
Look at this one right here in the front. Almost looks like it could be a pyramid.
Oh yeah, it's actually a square.
Oh, it could be a cube. You mean a cube? Oh, you have to practice your 3D versus 2D shapes. Flat shapes are easy. They're square, circle, rectangle, triangle. You know, those are the flat ones. But the 3D shapes you're going to learn are the big puffy ones. We have silly sphere, which is a ball. We have the cylinder, which looks like a can of Coke. We have a cube. We have the rectangular prism, which looks like a shoebox. Oh, and then we also have, oh, wait, don't say anything. And we also have, what else do we have? Oh, pyramid. We said, oh, and we also said, cone. Can't forget the cone. I love the ice cream cone. Okay, let's do the next one. We're going to spend a lot less time on the next two because we want to run to the end. Look where we are. We're in the Taj Mahal. Look at all the shapes we used. Now, in this beautiful design, not only do I see 3D shapes, oh, look at that one, but we can also notice 2D shapes on the 3D shapes, just like Christina was mentioning. So here I see a picture of a rectangle shape that's 2D flat on a 3D, what? Who knows it? Who knows it? Who knows it? What's this big 3D shape? Julian. What is
Cylinder!
cylinder? You know, that's like my favorite one next to the ice cream cone. All right, now let's try the next one. Thank you, Mr. Taj Mahal. We're going to move on to Siddharth. You look frustrated. Are you okay? No, what's going on? Oh, okay. Can you log back out and back in? You can watch ours too. Now take a moment to look around the Space Museum. Look, it's my favorite shape. Look at that. What is this, Joshua?
Oh,
That's right. You're not Joshua, but thank you. Joshua, what is this? Do you agree? Is
a
there
spaceship!
yes, but what shape is this one? The rocket. The engine. What shape is that?
Looks like little circles on the very bottom of the spaceship.
Right. That's a 2D flat shape.
So,
What's
so when you press the button to make the fire come out, you go straight into space.
do you see a 3D shape right here? 3D fat puffy shape?
That little circle doesn't
Upside
look
down and put
like
some ice cream in it. Turn it upside down, put some ice cream in it. Instead of fire, what do you have?
ice
You have
cream.
what do you put ice cream in? You put it in a, say it, cone.
Cone,
Okay,
you
I
just
said it
said.
for you, Josh. It's a cone. Joshua, give me a thumbs up if you heard me say cone. Joshua, did you hear me say cone? That's a cone. That is a 3D shape. All right, and it's stuck on the side. And if you look at the bottom and just, Joshua, if you just trace the bottom of it, you'll see a 2D shape. But I'm talking about 3D solid shapes. All right, love bugs, let's go on. We're almost done. Here we are composing. Remember the little kid in the construction? He was carrying a piece of wood. He wanted to know if you can compose 3D puffy shapes, the solid shapes. So you have two choices. Can you create a composite shape using 2 cylinders, 3 cubes, and a pyramid? And you put that on this side of her. Or on the sun side, you can try this one. Create a composite shape using 1 silly sphere, that's the ball, 2 rectangular prisms, rectangle looks like shoebox, and 3 ice cream cones. Look, Josh, there's our cone. These are solid, puffy, 3D shapes. These are not flat anymore like paper. We can stack them. Yeah. You know, it was a fun contest while you're working on this. In the classroom, I used to put a stack of 2D shapes on the floor, cut out of paper, and then I would bring out my 3D solid shapes in a bucket. And I would have a contest. And I'd say, who can build the tallest tower in 30 seconds? So who do you think won? The one that used the solid shapes, the 3D shapes, would always win because they can stack on top of each other. But the paper didn't stack tall at all. It just was like little flat pieces of paper. So we always thought that was a fun activity, which you can try at home. All right, love bugs, let's see how you're doing. If I can see, I can see. Well, fun. I'll do it with you then. 2 cylinders. 3 cubes. Oh, I think you all know what I'm going to make. And 1 pyramid. Oh, pyramid. Look at that. It's got a square bottom. The pyramid, you can see 2D shapes on it. You can see triangles and a square on the pyramid, but as a whole, the whole shape is 3D solid and it's called a pyramid. I kind of made a rocket. It's not as pretty as the one that was at the museum. Okay, guys, you ready? Which one did you do? Number 1, if you did the rocket ship or something with that pyramid. 2, if you used the cones. Which one did you do? She do both. She did both. Yeah, very nice. All right, loves. Okay, Miss Cruz, hurry up. We have a quiz. How do you describe shapes? Oh, I know this. Okay, this is a great test question. How do you describe shapes? Using their sound, their attributes, or their name? If I didn't know what shape you were talking about, how could you tell me about it without drawing? Could you tell me about their sound? Would I then know what they are? Their attributes or their name? How can I figure out exactly what it looks like? How'd you all do? If you said their attributes, you got it right. That is B. So you can always describe shapes using their attributes. If you called it a name, if I was a little kid and you told me this is called a pentagon, I wouldn't know what it meant. I would not know. You'd have to describe it to me using the attributes. So the name isn't as important as understanding and being able to tell me what attributes it has. Okay, it has 4 vertices. Those are the owie points. It has 4 sides. And, you just begin to describe the attributes. Then I'm going to know. So if you chose B, you got it right. B. I said B. Attributes. Okay, next one. We're done. Oh, no, we're not done. Miss Cruz, don't lose your mind. Hold on. No, where are they? Here it is. Okay, we also had next question, which was, I can't find the next question. Here it is, down here. 2D shapes do not have edges or faces. True or false? 2D shapes do not have edges or faces. What do you guys think? True or false?
That's true.
It's false. It's false. 2D pieces of paper. They don't have any faces to stand on. That's right. They don't have any edges to fall off of. So we know that that is not true. If this said 3D shapes, I would say it was true. Yeah. Okay. And the next question. So the correct answer to that one is false. 2D flat shapes do not have edges or faces. Okay. Last question. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Johnny, compose means to put together. Decompose means to tear them apart, take apart. Is that true or false? Tell me your answer. Johnny, tell me your answer.
True. Also, on the second one, I picked false and it said that I got it wrong.
What?
Yeah.
It did?
So if you look at it and then you pull us back to the quiz and then you go to teacher, you could like see when I pick B, it says that it's wrong.
Well, you're right. Look at that. I think this needs to go back to school, don't you?
Needs to go to school.
I will have a talk with it. But guys, 2 should be B. 2 should be B. Even if you picked A because you thought it was right. I'm so sorry. I don't know why it did that, but 2 should be B. So it'll say you got it wrong, but you actually got it right because Nearpod needs to go back to school. What? All right, loves. So thank you for learning with me. We are all finished. It is late and we need to get moving. I don't have any small groups today. I will share the Nearpod and Cahoots with you guys so you can practice on your own.